in Arizona?
Yep. Sure, there's birds out in the backyard. You should go look at them. You get all excited.
Holy shit, my internet speed is just plummeting. I think I know the reason. Google, could you please stop? Wait,
How dare Google?
Stop it, Google. You're embarrassing me.
In front of all my friends.
Exactly.
Here, kitty.
Okay, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now it's acting normal. Basically, I have Google backup and sync running in the background,
Oh, yeah.
and that just hogs so much internet.
Yep. I found out, I'd forgotten about this, but I found out that I hadn't re-downloaded it after the first time I had to reset my computer.
Yeah.
So I hadn't synced anything I thought I was syncing for the past, 2 years. I was like, oh. Well, good thing I didn't have a system failure in that time.
Yeah. Recently they've forced a weird they changed from another application, and I don't like the new one. I really don't.
Yeah. I will find out because I haven't used it yet. Hey, look, you got a mammoth doll.
Yeah, it's the same cave as at the beginning of the first game. But yeah, what I was going to say is
are we looking for Momo?
No, he's not around yet.
Syberia 3, The Search for Momo. Can you guess what kind of animal Momo likes?
Flying lemur, a bat lemur.
Yeah. You're very good at guessing.
But yeah, it's of course we know this is the past because it's sepia tone, and curiously enough, they did actually alter some parts of it, as so it doesn't look it doesn't include some of the elements that would not have been there, like the dam.
Yeah. Well, they, there's a story they're trying to tell here that's very important. They can't let little things like that slip through. And I have a very vague memory of this because I think it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a while back, at least a year or two maybe.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I think you're right.
My
trying to
name's
remember.
Kate Walker, and I come from New York.
I'm Anna Vorarlberg. I live here in Valarilen.
Now to go through the entire dialogue tree and talk about yourself.
Yeah, we already did that. So this is Anna.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, that's the most important thing.
Is in the lady who was supposed to sell us the company.
And died.
And then she died before she did that. So fuck her.
Are you Anna?
No. What this really is we went back in time, right?
Vorarlberg,
Just so we could actually close the deal properly. That's what we're doing. We went back in time to make her sell to us before she dies.
Yourself are of the same family?
Well, to be fair, we did actually close the deal.
Or rather, I don't know.
Right, but this way we can do it as intended.
He's my friend, you know?
Go back in time, have her sign the documents before she even owns the company.
I would like to meet your father, Anna.
At this time of day, he should be at home.
Hans
Otherwise,
has
he's
no
always at the
friends.
factory.
True.
Visitors aren't permitted to enter.
Have you seen that guy?
Anna.
Looks like an unfortunate accident happened to Yoda.
No, but I know someone who'd definitely be interested in it.
Are we near Valladolid?
Yes, the town is down below. It's where I live with my father and brother.
You know the Vorarlberg factory?
Yes, it belongs to our family.
Have you got a brother?
Yes, but my father prefers me not to talk about him.
Why not?
Well, since his accident, my brother has changed.
What's changed?
What's changed is that he has... I still love him, though.
Where is he?
Father sent him to the attic. He often punishes him. Hans does the most foolish things.
He must be real unhappy.
Not at all. He gets a bit of peace up there. He invents automatons, ones with no discipline, no method.
Exactly like Momo.
See you soon.
Really?
See you, miss.
Yeah, because Momo was basically supposed to be exactly like Hans was.
Up in the attic, playing with mammoths.
Yes. Climbing incredibly long ladders to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how obscenely large that ladder was? It was like the beginning of Metal Gear 3.
It was like The Last of Us, am I right? Up top.
Yay. With the slow strangling animations. That are
And
all
a complete
exactly the same.
And a complete understanding of what echolocation means. You know, I just realized for this finale, I'm literally phoning it in.
Oh god, it took me like 1.5 seconds to realize what you actually meant because you're using your phone.
Yeah, you see? I'm very clever. My mom told me so. I didn't realize this. This is not what I was expecting from this section.
You're the new chambermaid, I presume.
I was expecting like something more mystical and less like it's just like the rest of the game, but in sepia tone.
Until then,
excuse me, sir, but I am not a servant.
Well, who are you then?
You're a woman. What can you be?
My name is Kate Walker.
Gotta empty out the chamber pots.
Look, miss. To my knowledge,
who are you then? Well, now it's actually time to talk about Kate Walker.
Boy is a complete.
I am a friend of your son. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But also, random old, you know, like adult woman comes up to you that you've never heard of or seen before and says, "I'm a friend of your child."
Pet hobbies. That boy only has one friend. That friend is trouble.
Would it be possible to see Hans, please?
Impossible. He's being punished in the attic.
Sir, it's very important.
Miss, Hans has been sent to the attic until further orders. I don't want him getting up to
He's in the attic.
Mischief while I'm at the factory.
You can go see my son. You can just walk into my house and go see my son.
Yes?
Yeah.
Of course. Like every day.
Is Hans going with you?
Not on my life. The boy has lost all sense of discipline and method. And discipline and method are the primary qualities of any self-respecting automaton manufacturer.
Goodbye, Mr. Vorarlberg.
Goodbye it is, Miss Walker.
So, basically what we need to do is we need to mess around with the clock.
You got to get him to go back to the factory. He didn't tell us when he goes back to the factory, I don't think, but...
Yeah, the thing is you gotta, you learn that it's, I believe it's 5:15. And this, this thing can basically manipulate it so it, Let's see. I went too far.
Gotta go all the way back. You fool.
5, 15. Okay. And now we do...
This thing's stuck. This thing's stuck. This thing's
Yeah, I'm actually not that far behind you.
stuck.
Not that far? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Angela in my nightmare. Sorry.
Let's see. I always get confused how this puzzle works. I think there may actually be some other element
Yeah.
to it, although... Let's see if we can tell us a little bit more.
I do still love that swaggy
Sorry to disturb you, sir.
mammoth, though.
What is it
Yes.
now?
With all the cash.
The clock in the hall
Get
doesn't
money.
seem to work.
Get cash.
Time,
That
miss.
mammoth listened.
Just when you think it's going nowhere, it starts slipping away like sand through your fingers.
It
Ah, I
doesn't
see.
answer the question. You make machines fix it.
I've got to talk to Hans, sir.
No. For the
Yeah, he
last
just
time,
starts
it's
ranting
out of the
about,
question.
like, the spiritual
Mr.
meaning of time.
Goodbye, it is, Miss Walker.
It's like, well, thanks, but
Is it that
it doesn't really. Also, if the clock is going to cause him to go do what he should, shouldn't he be interested in fixing his clock too? But he's like, no, I'll just have that chambermaid do it.
Stuck.
I remember there was something like very annoying that you had to do, like very specific.
Mm-hmm. We can look it up if you want.
Stuck.
Yeah, could you do that? Because
Yep.
I am going to...
Let me just pull it up on my lappy top here. That works fine. It's just Discord is not functioning on my laptop.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna go to Anna and see if maybe, because I don't remember ever doing this. I want to see if she actually hints you what the correct time would be.
Hmm. Okay, let's see here. The dream world. In a previous dialogue, we learned that he leaves for work at 7:15.
7:15. Okay.
If you go back and talk to Anna again, she'll tell you the same thing.
Well, may as well do it. I'm already there.
In order to get the clock working, you need to set the bottom section to 2:45 because that's the current time, and then swing the pendulum.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Anna?
never being
Yes?
able to figure
Do
that
you know
part
what time
out.
your father will return to the factory?
I mean, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah,
At 7:15 exactly.
7.
there you
Thank
go.
very much.
Yeah. I got mixed up between 7:15 and 17:15, you know?
Makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it's also really hard to tell if this is happening in the morning or sometime in the
Are you saying that it's hard to tell the time of day when it's just sepia tone is the time of day?
I'm sorry.
How dare you, Nico?
So yeah, they do actually insert another hint other than Hans mumbling to himself randomly.
Yeah, they do. You are correct. Okay, now I've got the chat open also. So I've got the chat, I've got the stream on my TV,
Nice.
Discord on my phone, and the walkthrough in the chat on my laptop. This is how we do it.
This is what modern technology is all about. So 245.
Yes, that's it.
There we go. That's what it was. And we do this. Okay. And now we set the time.
I think you do it on the top part.
No, I don't believe you can.
Oh, no, you're right. Clock's not working again. All you need to do is left switch. Yep, okay.
Alright, it's 7:15. Yeah, and now what you need to do
Click on the
is
bell.
pull on one of those, and then the clock is gonna go mad, and now it's going backwards. You can actually, yeah, now it's going in the right direction, so we now just gotta wait. And curiously, you can actually let it get there on its own, it's just gonna take forever. Oh, wait. Okay, now, I remember... Oh, wait, I need to now press the... There we go.
Yeah, you have to click the bell, it says. There you go.
Yeah, I remember actually waiting for it to get to that spot, and for it to actually ring, you know, so he goes to the factory. But no, I was stuck on this puzzle for a while.
I like that he's like, hey, person I don't know who is in my house, yeah, you can hang out here. It's just, I know it's a dream world, but it's like, just funny.
You know, it was 1930s.
Someone just comes into your house and demands to see your child, and you're just like, yeah, cool.
It's like, cool, whatever, they can do that, but you can just...
Nothing I can do. It's locked.
Clean my chamber pots.
And we cannot call on our cell phone, unfortunately.
Damn. Now that you said it, I actually wanted to try it.
You tried it last time. It didn't work in there, so maybe it works now. I don't know, but
Hans, it's me, Kate.
Now he's not gonna react unless we give him the mammoth.
Hans, I've got something that might interest you.
The mammoth doll.
He sounds
Have
like
you
a
come a
little
long
demon.
way to be here, Kate Walker?
Yeah.
he is a little demon.
I'm tired now, Kate Walker. I will never see the Isle of Syberia and the great mammoths. My life
He looks like a little demon.
is slipping away.
You mustn't say that, Hans. You've got to wake up, do you hear? Wake up.
Do you believe that automatons are there to help us in our hour of need?
Yeah, sure.
This one's called Oscar. I created him.
Of course I know Oscar. He's an old friend of mine. I'm very fond of him.
Yes, I know.
Oscar
Yeah,
is
sure.
worried about you, Hans.
You must open
Love
his
it.
heart for me. Can you do that?
She's
Kate
very
Walker?
fond of
I
Oscar.
don't
What's wrong with
understand,
her?
Hans. You've got to wake up now. You've
He
got to
impedes
come
my
with me.
progress on every way.
Hans?
He is the obstacle in this game. Like, think about how many puzzles you've solved, which were just like getting
Created.
Oscar to stop
Created by
being.
Oscar.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was some trip.
Hans.
You wake up
What a
in this
terrible
room.
state you're in.
What do?
Excuse me.
Good. Very good. Toot toot.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Good. Very good. Toot toot.
Very helpful. Okay. Now, interesting thing about the Dreamcatcher.
Yes, at 7:15
Yeah.
exactly.
You can actually click it in order to get like some random
I'm in a
things
log
that
cabin.
from when the
Kind of a
interview
hunting
sequence.
den. There's fresh footprints.
Yeah, I see that.
Kid Walker came by here not long ago. Several days at most. I would guess you must have gone fishing. Find something to eat. Found some clues here. Some strange kind of bait.
Canton, I'm tired. I couldn't give Jack for your namby-pamby clues. I want the girl, you hear me? Canton, Canton? Canton, answer me for Christ's sake! Canton!
New York. Are you receiving me?
Badly. Canton, speak up!
Oh, Christ. There's a minor hitch, Moxton. Make that a major
Got eaten by the bear.
Minor, you know, major, you know, like the Ursa.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I was gonna say, like, that Disney Channel original movie where they're on the space station. You know. That one.
I was thinking you were gonna say that the Disney movie about the bear and the other bear.
No. Nobody likes that one.
No, really nobody does. So what we now need to do, of course, is go to Oscar, because that's like the only thing we can do right now.
Also, because Hans told us to.
Exactly.
He said, go see Oscar. He's gonna be useful for the first time.
Hi, Silver. You're still gonna have to solve a puzzle and two that are instigated by him.
Oscar, are you all right?
Oh, Kate
Are you
Walker,
still
I
here,
couldn't
Kate
possibly
Walker?
go
Mr.
until I
Flaubert
solved the
needs
Tower
you
of
terribly.
Hammurabi.
Please do not procrastinate.
Could you help me with this tower of Jenga? My metal fingers are just not quite good enough in this weather. Oh, we only just started actually. All you missed is the dream sequence. The answer was 7:15.
Hans said, "You will have to."
The answer
open up
was
his heart for me." Is that
like
something you could do, Kate Walker?
European style time.
And he was talking about you,
Yeah.
Oscar.
In
It
a
seems to be something
European-made
important
game.
for the completion of his voyage.
Mhm.
But what's it all
Well,
about?
but it is, historically,
Kate Walker, I am really
that would have been the way that he did it
to have
on the
met you.
12th instead of the 24.
Oscar, I don't understand.
It was really a very beautiful voyage. Now,
Oh my
it is
god,
time to
I'm
say
so sad.
farewell.
He's gonna die and I
want
loved him so much.
Automatons are constructed to serve man. Goodbye, Kate Walker.
Oh my god. It's just like the Temple of Doom.
Hang on, where are you going? Oscar!
I have perfectly understood, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, and it is time I served some purpose.
Some purpose.
It is time he serves some purpose. I agree. I have to go live in a trash can
Okay.
for the rest of my days.
So there is a thing that's sort of not really available there right now. We can't really do anything with it yet. We're gonna have to come back after we've dealt with the next part. Oh, our phone.
Hello?
Kate?
Yeah, I
Mr.
like the
Marson.
idea
Okay,
that,
gotta
which
snap
isn't,
out of
I
it
don't
now.
think is true, but I would like
You
it
know, we're all
if Hans
scared
was an
with
automaton the whole
You shouldn't
time.
worry.
There needs to be some
Honestly,
twist, you know?
I'm fine.
Kate, we've got a private dick out looking for you. Trust this guy. He
Private
can help you.
dick out.
You're wasting your time, Mr. Marson.
You know, actually, smart of her to hang up so quickly so they couldn't trace her.
Although, that's not... Yeah, with how cell phone towers work, they just could trace her regardless of how long. Because you can tell which tower it's coming through. Landlines are a little different.
Although, if she's using a phone here, it must be like
it's probably a satellite phone, yeah. Yep.
Because fuck if she's getting any range at this place.
You don't think they have a 5G tower around here? I've heard that's what the vaccine was for, was getting that 5G.
Well, why does my internet suck so much then?
Yeah. That's a good point. Well, the other thing it's supposedly for is for magnetizing you. Do you feel magnetic now?
No. So yeah, Oscar has stripped down.
Hot.
Hi there.
Ah, Miss Kate Walker.
I've got to find some way of helping Hans.
Late, Miss Walker. Very late.
Yeah, you're burning stuff, Silver, because the scene is too hot.
Alright. So... let's try... Nope. Okay, back. There is a diagram over here. Maybe this is useful.
Yeah, I'm like less than 5 seconds behind, I think.
Yeah, the low delay thing is actually is low delay. Okay, I'll take this and like take a look if
I mean, let's see. I could spoil it for you if you'd like.
No, I have it. I made a screenshot first, and I'll try to solve it. I also remember this one being more or less just how do you say it? Trial and error. But yeah, this. Nope.
Oh well, the walkthrough was suggesting a very different order of things, so that you would have only done the train stuff after the dream world. Interesting. Well, can I give you a very small hint?
Yes.
The first thing you need to do is related to the dream world.
Oh yes. Okay. It's gonna be 7:15. Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights Ever Freddy'd.
Five Nights at Freddy's before Friday.
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna say it. Probably better to, not... Oh, it was perfectly sized for him in those clothes. I see.
Yes. You know, he planned everything ahead. He knew he was going to nearly die.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can also see that the legs are actually like separate, and he basically walks on them like on stilts.
Hans, you had planned everything to make it to the very end, whatever
Oh,
it
that
cost.
wacky fellow.
Is Hans?
Hans okay. Kate must prepare.
What do you
wine
expect
now.
from a Vorarlberg, am I right?
Prepare the voyage? But I don't know how.
Toot toot.
I guess this is also why the Dreamcatcher actually reminds you about the 715. That makes
There
sense,
you go.
actually.
There you go.
I remember when I was first. Basically, each time I was playing it, the first time when I was playing it and not looking up the walkthrough, yeah, I just basically brute forced it.
That
I thought that
makes sense.
I thought that the diagram there was related to it somehow because
It is, yeah.
It does have a shape. It does have a similar shape, but none of it matches otherwise.
Well, it kind of represents the compass directions, like kind of points you in that direction, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you can kind of guess that it's going to be a cross symbol because it's
because it's the heart, yeah.
Because it's been used in pretty much all of the machines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that we have the key, which we really should have just kept one of these and not just throw them away every time. We now
As soon as you use them once, they disintegrate entirely.
Yes, I am going to make a save here. This puzzle is more or less just trial and error, but it isn't as bad.
Let's see if there's any clues.
Okay, so this one we need to do last.
This thing's stuck.
I showed you my Vorarlberg key. Please respond.
Ah, this is the thing that we need right now.
It really is just trial and error. You're right.
And now we pull it. Oh wait, no. There is another thing that, like, once it's erected fully, we need to press something different. It's going to suck up some water. Okay, we can skip that.
The term they use for that in the walkthrough is the collection snake.
Collection snake,
This thing's stuck.
Let's see.
This thing's stuck.
It's gonna be one of the cranks.
This thing's
Not
stuck.
this one.
This thing's stuck.
Yeah, but it really is just trial and error.
Yeah. Thankfully, there is it's like you can sort of figure just figure it out. Like this is you have these meters that you need to interact with.
This thing's stuck. This thing's stuck.
Get all the meters to the good zone as opposed to the evil zone.
So this one we need to do it last, very last. Okay, this one isn't gonna do anything right now.
Silver, everything is stuck. It's no use to try to move all.
Take this. It's no use. Take this.
Try to move those right now, you know?
What we need to do now is we need to extend the one that's up top of the train. Oh, I know how it works. I now remember it. So
yeah, I'm just watching and marveling.
The crank on the right. This one, it just basically decides if you're extending the bird up top or bottom. And now it ate some coal. Did we really need that much coal? It like took three 3 pieces of coal. Okay.
You know, it really kind of ruins the like environmentalist message of this game to have coal on your train anyway. Because the whole point was that spring power is better than any other form.
Right. Now we enabled the fire with the coal that we collected. And now we can create, because we collected the coal and all that jazz, we can create steam.
Because we drank the water from below and the coal from above, and now we steaming. We getting steamy in here. You know it's good when you trigger the pre-rendered cutscene. Kate Walker caused global warming?
More probable than you think. But it's just
Less-
a theory.
A Syberia theory.
Okay, that's everything.
Right.
And now I believe all we really have to do is pick up Yuki from the daycare. Because we couldn't just leave him, right? Wait.
I mean, what if we need someone to eat fish? What if we have fish that we need to feed a bear, but it's the wrong fish, so we gotta get rid of it somehow?
Yeah, because the bear, you know that bears are known. It's like it's their nature to like not eat everything that they see.
Yeah, they're very picky. They're picky eaters. Very sensitive digestive systems.
I mean, panda bears maybe.
Maybe it was half panda. That was the thing.
Damn it! I think I need to do this later. Okay. They need to tell me that I actually need this dirt bag.
Well, yeah, so they haven't told you. How are you gonna know?
I mean, okay, that's like the most logical thing. Why would you take this thing with you?
Yes, but it's also not been logical for the rest of the game with her just like being like, "Yep, this is mine now."
Okay. Now that he has already gotten up there, I believe we need to talk to the chief, and he's gonna tell us that we need the dirt bag.
Hi there.
Hi there, kid.
Makes sense.
Okay, Kate. Calm
We
down.
will have to get going again, Chief.
You're leaving?
I'll never.
You can be a little dramatic sometimes.
I don't know if it's coming through all right, but like,
Thank you.
You can sort of
Thank
see
you for everything, great
she
Chief.
becomes scrambled polygons every other frame.
Oh yeah.
We're going.
No, that's happening. That's definitely happening. I can see that. She's not real. We already established that. This is the Matrix.
I had this happen sometime before when I was playing the game, but it would happen like literally once.
Hans is getting his strength
But I
back
guess there's
since his
something about this screen that
transformation.
this game just really doesn't
Last
like.
voyage for Hans Vorarlberg. Home, not
I mean, you do have.
always follow dreams.
I'm trying to think of like. I'm very close. How? No, she is just blinking out of existence. I was wondering if like there was some element where like the maybe like the texture got mapped to her texture, you know, but that doesn't. She's just disappearing, as far as I can tell.
In and out of
Well,
existence.
by you too, Kate Walker.
Okay.
He's trying to escape the game.
And now we can go pick up Yuki. But yeah, earlier it would happen like once or twice whenever I would start up the game. Like the models would not load in correctly, but then it would be just fine.
My gosh. Kate Walker's gonna be like, this is for all the jokes about me hiding things in my coat.
She's coming for the real world. She's phasing in and out. She's going to appear.
If you spin around 3 times and say her name and wind up like one of those wind-up toys,
Like
she appears in the mirror.
Spine just enough.
Yeah, exactly.
And the dirtbag is freed.
The untamable, he's just unwilling to let you dominate him. He's just a free spirit.
I mean,
it's admirable, really.
He's an untrained puppy of a very large breed. That's basically what it is.
That's pretty much exactly, yeah.
And there he is.
Go.
You leave. Silver, I thought the same thing when he said it.
Yes.
It's very adventure game.
Before you can leave, Kate Walker, you need to take this bag of soil.
It's special you call soil. You can perform magic on top of it.
He now has legs for days.
Yeah, he's basically wearing the highest heels. If you think about it, those are some platform shoes.
It's like that meme with Patrick from SpongeBob with like the with the sexy legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Shall I tell him to call later?
No, I'll take him, Jesse.
Sir, if I may, sounds like he's in trouble.
Those hips do not lie. Those Vorarlberg hips.
In hell, Martin. In hell.
Those are some mammoth legs.
We'll never find her. Kate Walker's gone. Far away. Into another world. Can't do nothing for her now. I'm coming home, Martin.
It gives a new meaning to junk in the trunk.
Yep. You said it.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye, Kate Walker.
I was about to say. Sorry, I'm waiting for the cutscene to end.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Penguins are on the other side of the world, right? Not in
the south.
Yeah, they're in the south.
South Pole penguins. But, listen, wasn't this made by Polish people?
No, this was made in France.
Yuki slept throughout the trip.
Oh, if they could put down the wine bottles for a second, maybe they could look it up.
Nothing I can do. It's locked.
The wine and their baguettes. They're getting
cheese.
high off of baguettes.
Their wine, baguettes, and stinky cheese.
They make a joint out of stinky wine and all the cheese.
They take the crust from a baguette and
they
fill it with cheese and
Reese would be so proud of us understanding his culture.
The current isn't tugging us along anymore. There must be a problem. I'll go see what's happening.
Oh, on my timeline on Facebook, it popped up from back when I was there. The French Army knife, which is a bunch of corkscrews for undoing wine and one white flag. And I was looking at everyone's comments. They're like, it's really unfair to the French. And I was like, guys, it's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
Besides, I met a French person, and they would agree.
And he was exactly like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
it's really raining.
There's so many carcasses here of
narwhal. That's not a narwhal. That's a different kind of wool.
It's a narwhal tusk, but all of
it is a narwhal. Yeah.
All of these. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong thing.
How big is that narwhal tusk? How are you? Now that is one of the least believable things she could be carrying. Those are like humongous. Like, right. I think a narwhal tusk would be taller than her. You couldn't. I don't think you would shove a narwhal tusk in the jacket. I'm just saying.
Well, she shoved 2 human legs in her jacket before, so there.
Yeah, but human legs are like half her height.
So now we gotta use the narwhal.
How big is that penguin?
Yeah, I guess it's
a big old penguin.
I guess it's a broken off tusk.
Okay.
Because it was really
small. Yeah, you can tell.
There we go.
It was hard to tell because it was just in the close-up before.
Right.
So what was the point of this area?
Oh, you'll see.
Also, why was your
Kate Walker.
anchor out?
Oh no! Bleeding boat stuck.
So this guy
wow.
Stuck into the ship, and now has taken over it.
What is his like? He's not gonna get anything out of this.
He wants the ivory.
I know, but like, this is more work than you'd have to do normal illegal ivory smuggling.
Right.
He's working way too hard for his ill-gotten gains. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna be a good criminal, you've got to find ways that, like, by doing illegal things, it's easier than just working a normal job. Exactly. You're taking more risk, but you're getting more reward. But he's just taking more risk and getting less reward. Are we gonna climb up the anchor line?
No. We need to actually go. I believe this direction. Yeah, the screen transitions.
Yeah, you should like get some small fish and throw them up onto the boat, and then all the penguins jump up, and then like he just like screams, and then there's just a pile of his bones left.
Well, we're actually gonna be doing something similar in that line. But what we need to do now is find this random spot over here. That isn't where we came from, it's a different place. And we got this babushka, which we had for half a game, inside here.
Naturally. Of course you do.
Hey, you there!
Also, though, I guess I don't know, but like, penguins have to like keep their eggs on their feet because it's too cold. Yeah, you can't leave eggs on the ice. They have to keep them on their feet, like under their stomach, basically, so that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe those are special Siberian penguins that don't exist.
Oh yeah, the North Pole penguins, right? That speak human English, exactly.
Yeah, they don't speak Russian. That's why nobody actually discovered that they can understand people.
Mm-hmm. And now we Titanic this, and then Hans Vorarlberg is going to be like hanging on. We're going to be like, every night in my dreams.
And now we got a copyright strike.
Yeah, I was very convincing. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we gotta do what we gotta do first is this.
So that's what was blocking the gate.
Near, far, wherever you are.
And then there is something here that I actually want to take a look at.
There's a key in my heart. Sorry, go ahead. I'm done.
There is a few scrolls. And
oh, I've seen the Kama Sutra before. I'm just kidding.
And I want to actually take a screenshot of one of them.
You gotta find that constellation later.
Basically. And I've always just done this this one with a walkthrough. So I want to actually try to figure it out this time, because I always forget to make a copy of this. Or rather, well, I was always just playing it without using shit like, you know, taking a picture with your phone or taking notes and stuff like that.
Hans, are you okay?
It's like still raining.
Are you
That's
hurt?
He forced me to come down this way. That's all.
It smells really
We're going
good
to
because
take
I'm
care of
near like the edge of the ocean or the edge of the town.
Ivan
Anyway,
Burkov,
sorry.
You're going to see exactly what I'm made of.
We will outwit and outcraft him, Kate.
Kick him with your robot legs.
Yeah, that's gonna work. I do remember that what we need here.
The Yuki slept throughout the trip. I should have known. Ivan was stowed away here.
Ocean and town are the same thing. The problem is I'm both thinking about the game, you know, which is taking place on the ocean, and the actual like place where I'm living.
That looks like it was designed to stop the Ark.
So yeah, he already picked up the anchor before. That's why we couldn't get up on it.
Okay.
Even though it was still visible in some of the pre-rendered images, but whatever.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that, but I guess not.
No, you're completely right. They goofed up there.
I see.
Which is weird because in most other instances, they have actually paid attention to stuff like that.
Yes, they've been very careful.
Like there is a lot of attention to detail in this game, but like they adjusted for stuff like treads in the snow and stuff. But not for the rope, I guess.
But yeah, maybe they actually made it sequentially, you know, and this was one of the last things they made, and they were just like, you just gotta ship it. You just murdered him.
No, not yet.
He's dead. You just hit him in the face, and he fell like onto hard ice from like 2 stories up. No, he's fine now.
He is going to
be terribly murdered by the penguins. Yeah. Oh, he picked up their egg. Oh, yes. I want to see him as a pile of bones. It is amazing how desperate he was for this, like... Oh, wow. He really...
Yes,
that's
he was eaten
awesome.
alive by penguins, the most pathetic death.
That is awesome. You know, I'm so glad that happened. Yes, I'm on the edge of Santa's workshop, actually.
Hey, look, our owl found a boyfriend.
There you go.
There's somebody waiting for us. How nice.
Is it Santa?
Maybe.
kind of looks like Santa.
But yeah, I actually really love how this place looks.
Is quite prettyful.
So I believe what we
And it's gray depressingness.
There is something we're gonna be needing from here, but I don't sure. No, not yet.
Oh yeah, we are almost done.
So we just have a few puzzles left. First of all, we're gonna go to the opposite direction that Hans went, because that's where the progress is. But yeah, I love how this is like. It basically looks like a jungle, but in a different climate.
Well, you know, and that actually kind of does exist on the
And then he fell
part
apart.
of Canada that is the part of Canada that is like along the west coast. There's like a rainforest there, but it's also gets kind of cold, obviously.
Ah, that's interesting. But yeah, this person he waited too long.
He murdered Santa.
Yeah,
I get it.
Santa was dead long before we came here. He's a Schrödinger Santa, you know? He wasn't dead until we
He was like that when you got there. I get it. I see what you're doing. You're trying to escape the blame for the murder that you just committed.
You know, it's just part of making a political podcast.
Yeah, war on Christmas. Did Nico kill Santa? I'd get the clicks.
Right. Okay. But yeah, you can definitely see that this place used to used to be inhabited by people. There was like this whole
A dock.
there's a dog. There's mysterious symbols. Some stuff even looks somewhat advanced, like this crate, for example, had like it was
Nails of metal. Yep.
And you can see all of these mammoth statues everywhere, and everything is made out of ivory. Now, here's a little bullshit thing. Yeah, specifically, you gotta click on those. Not those, but like you have to get a piece of this grass from just that one specifically.
Right. The one on the left was no good. You needed the one on the right.
No, it wasn't right enough.
Oh, that reminds me. My place now has like a citrus tree of some kind. I don't know what kind. It's kind of like a lime, but it's not a lime.
Maybe
it's really tasty though.
Maybe it's just not ripe lemons.
No. It's like it might be calamansi. I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she was like, "It might be calamansi, actually."
This works.
So it's got like green skin and tentacles. Yes. How did you know? Maybe it's Shrek. If it's green, it's probably Shrek. That's what I've learned on the internet. Green equals Shrek.
That grass is basically catnip for the seal dogs.
You gave him some grass and got him a little high.
In the document we found at the monastery, they were talking about how this grass is something that mammoths eat all year long, and I guess there was something about how it can wake them up or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, there's.
I do remember a picture of it in the book.
Yeah,
sketched in the book. Yeah, as actually when you cut open this citrus, it just plays All Star. Like you cut it open, it just goes somebody wants.
And you just constantly get copyrighted. So inconsiderate.
Yep, you can't cut them open on stream, or I actually have like some on my counter, but if I cut it open.
I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway because I am unmonetizable at this point for some reason.
Yeah, well, that's from streaming Alpha Polaris. We all know why that happened.
Yeah, those PS2 nips, right?
Mm-hmm. Too hot. Hey, the second time he's useful. I guess third if you count eating fish for you. Yeah, well, he's gotta be. He's gotta way down the gate.
It's so wrong.
Yes, Nico's a very erratic streamer. Oh, hey, Hans blinked out of existence for a second.
I guess I blinked because I didn't see that, but yeah, there is. Yeah, that's.
Can I take a quick 1 minute break?
Sure. I am probably going to be collecting puzzle elements for now.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I am looking everywhere because I remember there is one spot. Maybe I have already passed it where they hide those little tiles that you need in order to finish this next section. I'll hire Dove. I may just be thinking of this. Oh, yeah. Yes, there is one more over here. And then we gotta place them. I believe it's... no, I wanna look at it instead. Okay, actually, I'm going to do this and this. They do actually want to solve this proper, but like looking in and out of this window is just so inconvenient. There we go.
I'm back.
There.
Yeah, sorry. I've been doing a bunch of stuff, so I'm really tired, and I'm drinking coffee. But you know what happens when I drink coffee?
Children cry.
Yes, exactly. Ooh, this looks like a fun puzzle.
We need to put back these pieces, and I'm trying to actually let's see. This is like a little sickle thingy. I'm trying to match it up with the medallion that we got earlier. Although the shapes does not it doesn't seem to perfectly match what this looks like.
I think it's the top left one.
Yeah, it could be just based off of the shape.
That's all I'm going with. This is the top left. Because that's the shape.
Yeah, and then we get the devil horns. Oh, actually, yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. It's actually the inner ring of that thingy. So let's see, what's this one belongs here. But yeah, there are two ways to solve this puzzle. I just wanted to see if it's possible to solve it based off of the medallion. Because I've never done it that way.
Oh, okay. Sorry, then. I was just like, oh, I can see its shapes. I can shapes.
And this is like a Chinese symbol, which I believe belongs here. And I think those... Yeah, I need to flip those too. Okay, and this should now work. I guess I did it wrong.
How could you? How could you be so foolish? Also, this looks like a bingo machine.
Right.
Like you have little balls in there. Like you turn that and a bunch of old grandmas show up.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting, let's see. This one is correct. This top one could literally be anything because it's half covered. I think it's actually this one. Like on the medallion itself, it is covered.
Yes. They left some things. Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah, they left some things to be specifically ambiguous, which makes sense because you'd have two references.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You got to put the two and two together. I don't. A little bike came up, an ivory key.
No. I mean, like, I think that may have been a graphical glitch, but this thing just like extended, like it shrunk and then it extended.
Yeah. I saw that and it looked weird, but
yeah.
But a lot of things in this game look weird. So.
Yeah, it's weird too because I specifically chose to play it on an old computer to avoid shit like this.
Yeah.
Syberia.
To avoid the situations where it's 15 different
Yes, Kate.
sizes. Yep.
That calls them.
What? You're going to call them?
Yes, with the flutes, like the ancient ukels.
Do you know how they work?
No.
Okay. Let me try.
So yeah, this is what we needed that reference from the boat for.
Mm-hmm. I really don't understand Kate's motivations in this series, though.
So,
like, like, they spend a lot of time talking about it. I have no idea who Kate Walker is or what she wants, or...
Yeah, that's actually like one of the only interesting things about the third game. They actually question is, what the fuck are you doing, girl? Okay, so I believe this needs to be like that. This needs to be like that. And this needs to be like that. And this needs to be closed. And this, I believe, is set correctly. And from here,
Hey, it's the place you use the thing.
yeah, I did this part actually. This specific part is actually.
This thing's stuck.
Of course it is.
Okay, Yukon medallion, ivory key.
Yeah, you need to flip it into one of those. That's what I remember. Ah, there we go.
Yep.
And we need to turn it until it makes sound.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Have a look at the Yukon medallion and find the white symbol that the sand landed on. It says.
white symbol that the sand landed on. Wow.
Back when you did the flipping, yeah.
I think it was actually the one that that was like behaving weirdly.
Yeah. That actually would make sense because I didn't look like it. Yeah.
It was like
It just failed to do the update.
Yeah. Let's just like do it like this. And yeah, this would be the horns. I never actually paid attention to that.
I figured. Because I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. We were like, oh, there was a reason for that. I always just like kind of figured it out this other way, but.
And now there is also another thing here. Okay, that's how we enable this. And so we need to put it... Oh wait, that's what the medallion is for. Because now we need to find the horn.
Corresponding, yeah.
And the horns was here, and now it's the weird question mark. This one.
Sure. That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Okay, now I understand what the point of this is. Yeah, that's how it goes. Basically, that thing tells you what the position of the wind is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now to see if I actually read the... Oh, actually, I wanna... Wow, this is some low-res grass over here. It's like PlayStation 1 grass.
Mm-hmm. That's the quality and like they've also got all this fog here so that they don't have to really show you anything, you know.
Okay, now the other theory is that I need to do
The symbol next to the picture of a man riding a mammoth.
There we go.
Oh. Okay. Very fitting right now because I actually have the stream muted, but I can hear the rain that's actually happening. Silver, are you going to try some of the moldy fish candy? Here comes the sun, da 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 da.
Hans!
Never.
Look at that beautiful face. Aren't you glad to have brought a smile to it? The mammoth just like gores him.
Yeah, that would be an ending. He like grabs him and throws him.
You play the wrong song and that's what happens.
Yeah, it's time for food.
Bad ending, you know.
You can actually play different songs and there will actually be a reaction to it.
Well, there you go. I think I'm supposed to be touched right now, but I just did not care about Hans.
Honestly, I cared more about Oscar.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wanted to see Oscar die, and I got what I wanted, so. That was the satisfactory ending of the game for me, right there.
Oscar is no more.
Wow, that's just it. So let's recap here, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Walker is now jobless, stranded, and probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Like.
That's basically how this game ended, and they it took them. Let me remember. 12 years. 12 years to make a sequel to this. Which, by the way, it wasn't a case of we don't really want to make a sequel to this. They pretty much straight up said from the moment this game got released that there is going to be a sequel. They just didn't get around to it at all for the longest time.
Yeah.
And they don't actually explain at all how she gets back, but yeah, she does get back, and there's more shenanigans she gets into. But yeah, the third game's not very good. We're gonna get around it eventually. But yeah.
The story's over now. The whole through line is gone.
Exactly. That's the point.
There's no.
There is no reason for there to be a third game, but I did it anyway. There is one thing that I liked in the third one, which is literally them just lampshading, Kate Kate getting attacked by the shadows of her past, being like, "Girl, what the fuck are you doing with your life?"
Mm-hmm. I met an old dying man, and I had to grant his last wish, regardless of how much risk it was for me.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the game was.
The Kate Walker Make-A-Wish Foundation for dying elderly people.
And we get to
magical.
All of the FOVs if we want. And there's even a recap of the first game. Wanna see that?
No, I'm good.
That's fine. And we're done.
Yeah, well, magic. I was glad we could watch it together. I would never have liked playing that as a kid. I would have been like, I don't like this. It's not colorful. I do not understand what I am trying to do or why. I do not feel motivated here.
Yeah, in the first one had a lot more, a lot better motivation. But
yeah,
still, in my opinion, it went way too far for it to be believable.
Yes. But the first one had a lot of mystery to it. It was like, oh, what's are these automatons alive? What's the situation with that? And how's this all going to work? And but this one was just kind of no, we know what we're trying to do. We just have a dying old man that we need to get across the finish line. There really was not much mystery,
Yeah, I still think they pulled off the whole idea of this is a world that's very similar to ours, but somewhat fantastical, with elements that wouldn't really be feasible or possible.
Low fantasy.
It's like a fantasy world which is just very slightly fantastical, so it's almost believable.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And we got swag bucks.
Exactly.
And copyright strikes.
And
there's gonna be so many because the entire soundtrack of both this game and the first one are just copyright landmines.
Mundane fantasy where you can't like have a Pokemon or fly or anything, but if you want
there's
like
gonna be a seal dog, and there's gonna be penguins on the North Pole. That's the extent of our fantasy.
The French people just aren't very imaginative. That's the problem. That's as fantastical as they can think of.
You get to delay paying your taxes for a month. That's the extent of the fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I make fun of this, but I do really love this game for mostly the artistic direction, and I think the story is pretty wacky as well.
Yeah. I did like. Okay, the highlights of the game for me. Let's see. Obviously, fish mold candy. That was a pretty good part. I liked
when it turned into Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I liked the penguin. The Resident Evil 4-ness of that cathedral was cool, and I liked the penguins murdering that man.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the highlights.
And also, I think overall the second game was better paced as an adventure game.
Oh yeah, as a point-and-click adventure game, like the story I did not care for, but the point-and-click-edness of it was pretty well done.
Mm-hmm. And as we've discovered, there is hints for pretty much every puzzle, and they're feasible to find. Just connecting the dots is up to you, which is a good.
Sometimes it's a little. Yeah.
Some things were a little obtuse, but that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yep. Wow. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Yes. It was fun.
Yeah. And not
political
this week.
Podcast, French people are boring. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
First.
Yeah, but we'd have to clickbait it up, just like this episode could be called like Nico killed Santa. That episode would be like
Nico killed Santa. French people are boring.
I was gonna say French people killed Nico, and then it's like I was bored to death.
Just like completely unrelated, over-exaggerated statements.
Yeah.
I mean exactly. That's really how you do it, though.
Yeah, we gotta listen. If we're going to turn your YouTube channel into the profit-making enterprise it can be, we're gonna have to
enterprise with no monetization allowed.
Yeah, but they only say that because you're currently not getting all those political podcast views.
I think it started when we tried to get any political podcast views.
Yeah, but once you make it, you can say whatever you want. Just look at Joe Rogan.
I mean, you do have a point.
Or, remember that guy who was just like showing dead bodies on one of those Paul brothers? So we just need to be.
That was a different Paul.
The mall cop, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The one who lives inside the bag of holding.
Yes. And he binges on all of the anime.
Yes. I gotta go eat lunch.
Okay. Thanks, Silver, and whoever else was there for joining. It was a lot of fun to chat.
Enjoyable indeed.
Okay.
We will be back with more games in the future.
Yes. That's a question mark.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I gotta get set up and be able to do things more normally next time too.
Yes. Not with a phone, TV, and
laptop combo.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.